I hate to be the one to say it, but they have been lying to you. They told you that trading was about mastering the markets, but this isn't the case. Trading is hard. People fail in trading because why? Because it's about mastering yourself. In this video, I'm going to walk us through why trading is so much more about character and conviction than it is charts. I'm not going to teach you Forex terms. I'm going to be very honest and spill the truth about what it means to master the skill of trading and why most people lose before they ever get started. It's important to understand how much our psychology and our mindset is involved in our trading journey and in our ability to be successful as traders. I believe the phrase is trading is 90% mental, psychological, 10% technical and fundamental. I wouldn't necessarily say all of that. Nonetheless, it highlights how important our mindset and our psychology is in this journey. What trading does is it exposes our fears. It exposes our weaknesses in our it exposes the weaknesses in our character and puts the pressure on us in moments of extreme vulnerability. Every decision you make, whether to enter, whether to exit, whether to do neither, whether to stay in, whether your sentiment's long, whether your sentiment is short, all those decisions are a reflection of our internal state. And that's a state where you can't hide from yourself. If you're undisciplined in life, you will not be disciplined in your trading. If you're impatient in life, you will be impatient in your trading and you'll lose money. The real journey to profitability is the process of you personally developing and assuring that your mindset and your conviction is so robust that you'll be able to remain sustainable in the market. And I want to be clear when it comes to our approach and philosophy to trading, whether it's Forex, whether it's options, whether it's any form of investment. We never want to chase the noise, chase the hype, and follow the crowd. That's something we're very cognizant of. We'll ask ourselves, just straight up, what is the crowd doing? What's the main sentiment right now? And how can we break that down and analyze that in itself? And then form our own opinions. And I believe the foundation of our approach is macroeconomics, fundamentals. What we study day to day, week to week, are the real forces that move the market. Things like inflation, geopolitical events, interest rates, things like tariffs. These are the big things, the big economic data that move the market and will cause the crowd to either double down or change their sentiment. But because we're not here to trade the noise, to chase the crowd, we'll use this data to form our own sentiment, to form our own logic, structure, and context around the market. We believe that once you understand the geopolitical environment, the macroeconomic environment, we're able to no longer trade emotionally and react to every little relatively small move and fluctuation in the market. It's our desire to always be in line with what we believe, given the data, the direction in which the market's gonna go over a period of days and or weeks. Trading the geopolitics and trading the macro, what does this do? This allows us to trade as if we're a big player. This is how Berkshire Hathaway trades, Goldman Sachs, large hedge funds. These funds, these entities, these institutions, they're reacting and making decisions based on what is actually going on in the geopolitical environment and the macroeconomic environment. That's where the money is. That's how the big boys play. And that's how we want to operate as well. And now another really large piece of advice that I wish I heard earlier on in my trading journey, even if we're trading a small amount of capital preservation is crucial and key. And this speaks to our risk management, our ability to preserve our capital, to stay sustainable in the market. What does this allow us to do? This allows us to make good, informed, consistent decisions in the marketplace over time. Even if they're not the largest moves, if our risk management is in place and our understanding of capital preservation is robust and solidified, we'll be able to stack small wins day after day after day after day. And when we lose, the amount of times we lose will be less. And the amount that we lose per loss will be less. I want you to hold on to that because I think that's really important. I don't think it's the most philosophical statement ever. But that's something that I've come up with and told myself and kind of coined in a way. We want to mitigate the amount of times we lose and minimize the amount that we lose every loss. Risk management isn't just smart, isn't just good advice. It's the only way you can stay sustainable in the marketplace. Our mission as traders, your mission as a trader, is to stay sustainable and build longevity, not just lucky streaks. You don't need to win big. The big wins will come. There'll be opportunities out there in the future, like there has been in the past, opportunities for us to have big wins. But the journey looks like, guys, and this is very honest, it's small win, small win, small win, decent win, a loss, little win. The losses are inevitable. I'll make that clear. The losses are inevitable. No matter how good, skilled, knowledgeable of a trader you are, you will lose. The largest hedge funds in the world, let's say they do, I'm going to say 30%, which is very high. I think, really massive returns are around the 24, 25 range percent per year. What does that mean? The smartest and biggest institutions in the world take L's in the marketplace, just like I do, just like you will, just like any trader will. And knowing the losses are going to come, our risk management has to be in place, and our understanding of capital preservation has to be robust, and stay away from those large losses, thus keeping us sustainable and keeping us in the market for the long haul. We're getting down to the end here, but this is the part that nobody tells you about. Even if you never become a full-time trader, even if you never attain that level of profitability that you are maybe desiring right now, this journey, the journey of a trader, will turn you into a better person. The lessons you learn in patience, self-control, emotional control, discipline, these will all translate to other areas of your life, including relationships, your resilience, and your ability to stay calm under pressure. That's worth it to me. Trading teaches us that emotion is very, very, very expensive, and discipline is wealth. That's why we trade. That's why I trade. Not for quick day-to-day money grabs, but for personal mastery and financial abundance over time. If this resonates with you and you want to take the first step into a trading journey, your trading journey, I highly recommend downloading the free guide I have in the description below. The Beginner's Blueprint to Forex Trading is a guide that can serve as the foundation for you to develop your skill in trading with logic, discipline, and conviction. Click the link in the description and take the next step, not just into the market, but into a better version of you. I'll see you in the next one.